Alright guys, as you can see, I have the bare frame laid out here. What I'm going to be doing is trying to get it all raw. If I could get most of it raw, I'd feel accomplished. If I could get every single piece of orange out, that'd be amazing. But I'm just trying to clean it up so that it has a good surface to adhere to for painting. So yeah, I'm gonna time lapse this because this is a very tedious process. See you guys then. Alright guys, and as you've seen there, I got all the major big areas done. So now I'm going to go along and touch up the inside parts there, get some of my stripper on the bigger blocked areas, because now that that first layer is really broken down, this stuff should break down pretty easy with the stuff. And then all the stuff that's left, I'm not going to get too into it because it's not going to be too crucial. A lot of this is going to be covered by the body. Not saying that you should skimp out, just saying don't kill yourself trying to get it all off. If you have like a blaster or something like that, it's a lot simpler. But this is a DIY job that I'm doing in my garage, and I'm still going to get that showroom finish. It just takes time and patience. That's all. But all the major areas that I wanted to touch are done. And yeah, now it's just some touch-up work, and then she should be ready for primer and then seeing her first coats of color. Probably just going to do a gloss black, but we'll see as time goes on, as I look at some different bikes and color schemes and see what I want to go for. I'm definitely looking more towards big bulk black, and just some orange accents to go with the rims and rotors. But other than that, yeah, it's going to be a pretty simple bike, but it is going to be a clean bike. I'm going for a clean cut look, nothing more, nothing less. So I will see you guys when this frame is ready to be primered, and then we'll go from there. Thanks again for watching. Alright guys, as you've seen, we got, I don't know, I guess a decent amount of it off. Obviously, the the other side did not do so great. So the left side was that stuff. This Jasco, and then the other one was this. So I'm gonna use more of this, recoat it, let it sit, and come back out here. So I'll see you guys when I come back. As you can see, I got the KTM frame and swing arm all cleaned up and plugged and ready for that first coat of primer. I'm going to wipe the frame down with some acetone, mineral spirits, brake cleaner, whatever you guys want to use. I have mineral spirits and brake cleaner. So I'm just going to wipe them down to make sure there's no oily residue or anything, even though I did that like twice before I started recording anyway. But yeah, I got them stripped down as best as I could with the tools that I had. This frame was powder coated, so it was a bit of a process getting this stuff off. Took hours upon hours upon hours. I mean, I know there's easier ways to do it, but I did it this way. It's done, and we are ready for the first coat of primer. So I'm gonna set the camera up on a time lapse, and yeah, you guys can watch me work my magic, and we'll pick up from there. So see you then. Enjoy. Now it's just drying, and then we can go over any areas we missed, which I don't think I did. I mean, I went back over it 3 times, just touching up more and more each time. I went over it a little light the first time, a little heavier the second time, and then hit any areas that I didn't get on the 3rd pass. So yeah, should be ready for the coats. I'm not going to tell you what colors I'm going to do. You've probably seen it in the background somewhere possibly already, because I was not paying attention to that. But I just hope it comes out nice and looks all good together. But yeah, that's where I am for now. And once she's dry, I'll go and start hitting her with the first color coats. I'll see you guys then. Alright guys, I disassembled the shock, cleaned it up. It was in perfect working condition. I just really wanted to clean everything up and repaint the spring, so now I'm going to throw it on a time lapse and throw that all back together. As you guys can see, I got the chassis all assembled. There's a lot of things I obviously didn't put on, like I didn't put on the subframe, I didn't tighten anything down, I didn't put on the rear caliper and master cylinder setup, I didn't put on the foot pegs, I didn't really put on much. I just wanted to get the bike assembled for the most part, so I can put it aside and have that visual motivation for Montaigne get that shit done. So seeing this over in the corner, I'm definitely going to be pushing more and more, like a lot harder to get the bike done, if that makes any sense. Because while it was in pieces, it was just, I'm like, all right, well, everything's in pieces, parts were drying at a time. So it really, really, really wasn't like, motivational, like, oh my God, gotta get this thing together. But now seeing this like this, my buddy just picked up a bike. We're rebuilding my other buddy's bike. He's converting that to a supermoto, another KTM. So I need all the motivation I can get, and this here is definitely it. I'm gonna start adding more things to it along the way. Maybe I'll put on like the grips, the throttle and all that, get my wiring sorted so that I don't have this bird's nest deal, get it all clean. And I had to clip a lot of wires when I was disconnecting everything to get everything, disassembled, prepped for paint and all that stuff. I had to clip so many wires. I'm gonna make quick attachments so that if I ever need to disassemble everything down or anything specifically, it just has a quick connector clip and it'll make it a lot easier. Still got to clean up the wheels. I cleaned up the back just to make sure like, it wasn't like ruined. The wheels were brand new, so that was whatever. I still got to clean everything up, smudges and stuff like that. But other than that, she definitely came together pretty well. Yeah, now I'm just waiting on that motor. So now I gotta push a little harder to get that motor done. Once my valve seats are cut, that's pretty much it. Valve seats being cut, the motor could go back in, everything can go on, and we could get crazy. It's exactly what we're gonna be doing, just getting crazy. But thanks again for watching, guys. If you like this video, please smash that like button. If you have any comments or questions, leave that in the comment section. And if you are new to the channel, new to this build, and want to see this build completed or all the little details that went into this build, click that subscribe button, scroll through the videos, and stay tuned for what's to come next. I will see you guys in the next one.